Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome, and if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back for another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Wayne Goss new brush set, the artist brush set that he just came out with. I just got it in the mail the other day, washed the brushes, and we're going to put them to use in this video for the first time. So if you want to see how the brushes perform and see my first impression thoughts on them, then definitely stay tuned. Alright you guys, so here is a quick look at the brush set. So here they are. I'm sure you guys have seen them on other videos and even on Wayne's video if you saw his reveal. So these are very different from his normal set of brushes. He came out with one brush like this several years ago before I even got into purchasing higher end brushes, so I do not have that one, but it was made like this. Here are the three brushes modeled after that brush that he made years ago, and you know, of course, these are natural hair brushes, and we have three brushes in this set for $175. And so of course these are handmade Japanese artisan created brushes, and this is what they look like after they have been washed. So we have the large, medium, and small artist brush. These are lightweight brushes. They're not real heavy, have a nice tip to them, especially on this, you know, small artist brush here. A little bit less of a tip, you know, pointed tip on the medium, and then definitely more rounded with the large. This one, the large one, is made of gray squirrel and Psychoho goat hair, and then the other two are both made of gray squirrel hair. Wayne Goss said that these were very silky, that these are some of the silkiest, or these are, he believes, the softest, silkiest brushes that he's made. I thought that the airbrush is softer than these. I think that this brush here, and it's still available on Beautylish if you are interested. I think it's like $35. I think this is one of the first brushes that I've picked up from him. This one is very soft, extremely soft. So I still think that this one is softer than the artist brushes that he just came out with, but they are very, very soft. And these are a little bit smaller than I'm used to working with, you know, because I see that some people are using like the medium brush for blush. I usually use something a bit bigger than this for blush, for highlight, and you can use this on the eyes, you can use this for nose contour, is what I imagine just looking at the shape of it with this, but I'm used to using something a little bit bigger. And then this one, I mean, this is a decent size. I would use this for like bronzer, of course, all over powder, buffing, and things like that. But we're going to see what all we can get done with these brushes and how, you know, they work well. So let's get into it. So these brushes have to be used with powders. They cannot be used with creams. So in preparation for the video, I already have my foundation on, concealer. I've got some glow products, like some cream glow products on already. Cream blush, that type of thing. And so we're gonna go ahead and set, or you know, apply bronzer, all that type of stuff. I've got a little contour going on, so we're gonna get into it now. So I need to set my under eye, so I'm gonna take the medium brush into my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. Okay, just get some of this on the brush. You can see how much it picked up. Go up into the mirror and just press this under the eye. And so this brush is so soft. It doesn't move your skin at all. You can hardly feel it, you know. You can hardly feel it under the eye. It's really interesting. I mean, it's really cool, very soft. And so I get a nice soft set there. It's not, you know, picking up too much product because it is so soft. It's not grabbing as much product. So you can get a nice soft, you know, wash of the powder. Nice for a nice soft, you know, set. Nothing too much, very soft, just glides across the skin so nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that same brush with that powder and just set the other areas. So for an all over set, let's go in with the Artist Large. I'm gonna go into my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder in the shade number 3, Tan Dark, and this is the brush that has the gray squirrel and the Psychoho goat hair, so it's gonna pick up a little bit more powder. And I'm just gonna I mean, I don't know how else to describe it other than it's really soft and it blends in so nicely, the powder, and it goes over the skin so nicely. Like, it's not moving my face around or anything like that. I do think that this brush would be great for bronzer. I'm gonna go in with the same brush, the Artist Large, into the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Patting the tip of this brush in and blending. That's really pretty. It's really pretty. So I'm just going in circular motions and it's just nicely grazing over the face. You see there's no really movement of my skin or anything like that. It just glides across. Look at that blend. So I'm gonna go back with the Artist Medium and I'm gonna go into some blush because I did mention to you guys that some people are using this for blush, so I want to try that. I'm going into this Tom Ford Skin Illuminating Powder Duo in the shade Incandescent, into this blush shade here, and let's see how this does. I've never used this product, so we will see. So I'm getting a little bit of a, this is a luminous blush, so I am getting a little bit of a, you know, I'm getting some product laid down there. And it's very, you know, very light, very soft, and very pretty. And this is easier to use for blush than I had expected. I thought it was going to be a little bit, because of the point on it, you can see, because of the point on it, I just thought it would like somehow make a line that I needed to blend out, but it's just, it goes against the skin so nicely. The tapered effect of the bristles just allows it to blend. I won't say, I don't know, it just allows it to blend very nicely. So I am holding it kind of far back and just twirling. So now I'm gonna go into a different blush on the other side just to show you guys a matte blush. And I'm gonna use, you guys are gonna get tired of me using this palette, but I'm gonna go into Divine Rose 2 and use Naked Blush. It's right here. That's the reason I'm using it. I mean, and it's fantastic. But if I had a different blush palette just sitting here available, then I would use that. Okay. So I'm gonna go into Naked Blush, this one, the peachy pink shade, and that's picking up a lot. Okay, I'm gonna take off a little bit of the excess and then do the same thing over here. Okay, that's pretty. It's pretty, and I don't need to go back in for more. I'm gonna go into the Small, Artist Small, and I'm going to go into a Tom Ford highlighter that I just found out is broken. I haven't even hardly used it that much. It broke during the move. It had to have broken during the move, and I haven't used it, pulled it out since we've been here, so I'm so distraught. You guys can't see, but there's like a crack across there. I just put it back together, but I need to like spray it with alcohol and press it. But anyways, this is the Radiant Perfecting Powder in the shade number 2 Luna, and then lay that down. This is a beautiful highlighter. I need to start using this more. So this brush is nice. I don't know. It's gonna take me some time to get used to such a tapered brush, especially using it in this capacity, which I don't have to, but I just want to show you guys. It's, you know, it's different. But you can blend with it, of course, do the swirling motions and things like that with it. It's not leaving me any harsh lines or anything. Everything looks blended nicely. So I think it's really nice. It's just, it has a different feel to it, using something so small and so tapered to apply my highlighter. So for the other side, I'm gonna go into that highlighter that was with the blush that we used on this side. I don't know, I should have used it on the same side, but, and okay, baby. Whoa. This is intense. So now I really do need to make sure that's blended. Oh my gosh, that is pretty. I thought that this was gonna end up creating like a harsh line, but it doesn't at all. It blended really nicely. Do my Cupid bow. Cute. Then you can take that down the bridge here. And now I'm going to wipe this brush off because I did want to try using it, you know, on the side of my nose to contour. I'm going to go into Divine Rose 1 and use Extreme Mahogany. I think that's in this palette. Yeah, it is. I'm going to use Extreme Mahogany. Hopefully I don't ruin my makeup look because you guys know Pat McGrath eyeshadows are extremely pigmented. So Extreme Mahogany right there. I'm going to press that tip of the small into that eyeshadow. And then I'm going to lay that down. Okay, I should zoom. You guys can already see it. I feel like I can already, yep, I can see it. I don't have to zoom in. Is this a mistake? I don't know. I don't really do this whole contouring of the nose thing. So you guys can see this side with the contoured nose versus this side without it. So I put the majority there and I'm just dragging down. I'm not going to add any more because I feel like that could be a mistake. But I'm holding it, you know, once again, kind of far out on the handle. And just dragging along. I think that looks nice, but once again, this is coming from somebody who doesn't do nose contours, so please don't hold this against me. Sometimes I'll just take my bronzer brush and then just drag it along. So I'm just trying to show you guys as much as I can with the brush. So I'm going to do that on the other side. You guys can see the way everything is looking. So everything is blended so nicely. Look at that highlight. Look at the blush. The bronzer looks nice. Everything is just really nicely blended together. So for the eyes, I'm going to go in with the small brush again. I can use the Divine Rose 1. I don't have to keep using Divine Rose 2. All into the Loria. And just laying that on my lid. This is going to be super simple, nothing extravagant. And then into the crease or into the transition area. I'm going to go into Extreme Mahogany again. Alright, and then just take that into the crease. Trying to see how I can get a precise, you know, outer corner effect. So that's like a super simple, easy eye. You can see that even though I'm going in with my point here, okay, even though I'm going in with the point of the brush into Extreme Mahogany, it's not laying down like a extremely like a harsh line despite the shape of the brush. So it's just a matter of whether you like this, you know, the shape of these brushes, but the quality, the softness of the hairs, things like that, it's all there. So I would recommend them if you are, you know, into this shape of brush and you're looking to invest in these types of brushes. All right, and then just to add something extra to the under eye, you know, to the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with Rose Dusk, that shade there, and on the tip of the brush. All right, and then I want to do more. So for the inner corner, I'm going to go into Iridescent Pink 003. Man, that's pretty. Just blending that up like that. Oh my gosh, do you guys see that? Wow. All right guys, so still up close for you to see. This is the final, you know, look. We did all of our powder application with these three brushes. So here's what it's looking like. Once again, everything's nicely blended. And here are the eyes. So, you know, pretty simple, nothing too intense like I'm usually doing on this channel. All right, you guys, so just finished applying all of our powder products with these 3 brushes, and I've got some thoughts that I want to share with you. Of course, I did talk throughout the application as well, but I do like these brushes. I may be biased because I really do enjoy Goss and Sonia G brushes, the Japanese Fude brushes. I already had an expectation that I would like these, but I was just curious about mainly the shape and size of the small and the medium brush in this collection. But as you can see with the application, they both applied products very nicely. We did do two different makeup applications with both of with all of these brushes, so you can see that how versatile they are with powder application. So you can go all over your face with the large for all over powder application. You can do buffing with this one, of course blush and bronzer. I think this is a good size to do all of those things for the large brush. The medium brush, if you want an intense like contour, more concentrated contour, more concentrated bronzer, then of course you can do that. But this works very nicely for blush application. It surprised me at how well it does work for blush application. I'm used to using something a lot bigger than this. I was happy to see how easy it was to use. And then also this could work for highlight as well, because this is a good size for highlight. This is the size of a brush that I would typically use for a highlight. So highlight, blush, perfect. Contour as well. Now this small one, I'm just gonna, if I want to use it for eyeshadow, I'm gonna have to get a little used to the extreme point on this. Goss, he does like, more tapered brushes. I don't have any more Goss brushes here for the eyes, but his eye set, they all had like a point to them, not as pointed as this one, at least not to my remembrance. And as you could see for highlighter, this applied highlighter very nicely. So not mad at it at all. I would not hesitate to recommend these brushes. It is just a matter of whether or not you're going to use whether you feel comfortable with using such tapered brushes. Just aesthetically, these are very pretty, very beautiful. So you guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you think the brushes applied the powders today? Let me know. Also, do you have the collection? Are you planning on getting it? Definitely let me know. That's it for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed filming it for you guys. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support, and I will be talking to you guys very, very soon. See ya.